sit in that one. Yeah, I got to sit in the other one. You don't get the main one. Okay, so we're going to discover something one step at a time here. Now, anyone for tennis in the racket business. Okay, so just got to make sure my microphone's on this time. 1, 2, 3, it's not. Not much good if it's not on. It's on now. I could have gone all through that and to no avail. See, the world of golf has been brought up on pulling on the club, pulling it down, pulling it back, and therefore turning from the sternum in the backswing, and then the arms get in here, and then they get caught, or they have to transfer. Anyway, bottom line is pulling gives way to pushing. So I've got a tennis racket, so you can highlight the club face. So when that's in the middle, and I push off centre, you can see the hip turn.
Yeah.
Put up my toes on the ground, okay?
Yep.
I push the other way, my hips turn. Now I want you to hold the club head, please, next to us. Hold it there, okay? Now I've got to lift it. Now if I push the correctly, see, I didn't try to turn my hips. I pushed down. I'll do it again. You can see it now. You can come around and hold it in front of me if you want. Just stay over the road with the camera, that's all. Use your other hand. Let me bring it to the middle. Let's hold it into the club head, if you would. When I push correctly with my hands, that's called a forward press. See, I'm pressing down, hip turn. Now when I push back the other way, that's the takeaway. You go with me, now keep going backwards. Go with me, backwards. Backwards. Now if I hold on to it, if I change direction, so come back again, we do that another couple of times so you get the feel. Stand a little bit to the side, get out the road, and that's it. So when I push correctly with the right hand, that's called a forward press. So the elbow go in,
yep,
and the shoulder rocked. It didn't spin out, even though my shoulders aren't going around much. Now when I go the other way, see the left hand pushing there against the right. Now go with me, walk back, keep going, hold on to it, keep going around. Depends how long the swing, keep going, keep going. Until I decide to change my wrist action, my body's going to keep turning the one way.
Yeah.
So the hands, depends how you use your hands, whether your body turns one or turns at the right time for the shot to play.
Yep. Yeah, right.
So now, I'm not going to use that, I'm going to use the club over this time. Come back in front next to us. You're a good trainee, you know. I think you could be a professional. Now, very important that your elbows are there. If your arms are like that, you can do it all. Nothing's happening. So you've got to lock in and connect your hands to your arms, to your trunk of your body.
Right.
So now when I go this way, that's a forward press. If I go all the way, there would be impact. But now go back. So forward press is normally about 10 to 20 degrees of hip turn. Now the takeaway starts there, and I push the left against the right hand resistance. If I pull with the right hand, I go that way, and then we get a backswing. So I've got to push the left hand in the backswing against the right. Just the right, not much pressure. I don't need a lot of pressure. I don't need a lot, hang on to it. I don't need a lot of pressure to move the hips if I have good address, if I have good alignments in my posture.
Yeah.
If I've got bad balance in my feet or in my posture, then my body gets is like rusty. So then I need a lot more pressure. So what I want is to get really good alignments. Bring it back to the middle, please. Yeah. I always like to start center. So when I do that, and I do that, that's a drill. Now, would you have a, do you work in an office?
No, I'm retired.
Do you have an office in your home?
Yeah, I do.
You
But I have a chair that will do this.
Do you have a bar though? Do you have a bar?
We have a bar chair. I have a bar stool.
Oh, for a tall guy, you're in golfing heaven. So every time you've got an excuse to go to the bar. All you do is push your hand up against the bar and you do that. So if that's, you hold that there, like that there, yeah. So now when I push against that,
Yeah, okay.
so see the pressure points are certain, there got to be certain parts of the hand, otherwise it's not going to work. So it's educated hands that are the source of motion to the correct golf swing.
Educated hands, all right. Yep.
And then just keep hold it there. As I push down, it doesn't take much.
Okay.
So it's not a lot of force if your alignments are right. If you've got the wrong address routine and you don't get set up with the 6 alignments in place, it's like you've got a spanner in the works.
Yep.
Rusty.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
So it's so important to learn the right address routine with the correct elbow positions. Because without that, it's all much more hard work. And that's why I wanted to share this. And I always recommend to everyone to have a bar stool at home.
You know, if there's one thing I've gotten today, it's that. That I'm missing out on the bar.
To get the bus to
You need a bar.
We could say it's a bar something, to not have a bar stool. Okay, but that's the goal. So it's a lot of fun. Now look, you might have someone there to hold like that. So what you got to do is, if you haven't got the bar to push against, you might have to take your club and put it in the ground like this, and just do this, and then change direction. So that the hands cause the lag. It's called lag when the club head's behind, but it's the hand pressure changing the wrist action causes lag. And as it swings back, see it swings back against that, it causes the, and that's whether it's a chip, now a putt,
Yep.
we're not losing this part of the body, but it works this part. And because you're bent over,
Yep.
so, but the same principle works. It's the handle.
It's the hands, yeah, okay.
You get control of the handle. A gentleman called Eddie Merrins, a little pro who was at Bel Air Country Club in Los Angeles, he wrote a book called Swing the Handle. And it was, it was a very popular book. He just said, control this end. But it didn't have anything about pushing it. So one thing is to work on controlling the handle, but you need to know how to use the hands in a pushing orientation. So it's push. We say it's a paintbrush stroke. You ever see the Karate Kid? Paint the house. You're not going to paint the floor. You're not going to paint the fence. You might paint the floor this way, but you're not going to paint, it's not this way. It's this way. So, your turn, sir. That was a long 8-minute segment. Okay, well, so what did you pick up there, Kyle? I just you work with Al. You go out there and work with Al. Leave it going. Oh,
I was trying to get different segments.
yeah, good idea. Good idea.
I did put L on here actually. Mine as well.
Oh, in your own. Just keep it in your own. Because what I'd like you to do is out of these segments, we put them up in the Facebook group. if they're small enough, if we could make
Oh,
two
how-
and 3
how long?
minutes.
Oh, okay.
2 and 3 minute segments.
That's good to know.
So, yeah, I probably didn't give enough instruction, did I?
No,
I
that's okay.
didn't hatch you well enough.
I didn't
So it's
find out
heading on the
what
run.
I wanted.
I mean, you've
Heading
got
on
to
the
do
run.
it.
That's it.
So this is what we're going through this time. By the time we come back,
Is that the fastest way that you find going to students?
what's that?
Is that what you can do to find the student, go into student,
No. Go back.
go back to here,
Yeah.
and go up here, yeah,
Yep.
create a lesson.
Yeah, create a lesson. And no, just click that again. No, if he's already in your students.
Well, I've just added him 5 minutes ago.
Oh, right. Okay, well, in your students, did you?
Yep.
Well, you'll probably find him in my students.
Oh, that way, yeah.
Alan, just put Alan. ALAN, there he is.
That's it.
Amazing, isn't it? This is a pretty good program.
This is the distance ways.
Anyway, so I can see a couple of lights went off.
Yeah, that's good.
Glad you came.
He's killed his data.
So this isn't too loud.
Yeah, it is. It's on Alan's Steadman's.
Yeah, I haven't turned this one on. That's